You've seen loaded chicken bombs before, but never like this. Today we're taking a backyard favorite and turning it into a full-on flavor explosion. Chicken bombs sound good, but most recipes take shortcuts. Plain cream cheese, pre-shredded cheese, and a bottled sauce. That's filler, not flavor. In this recipe, we're building flavor with every layer. A seasoned cream cheese, a real cheese blend that actually melts, juicy chicken thighs wrapped in bacon, and a peach chipotle glaze that brings it all together. So stick with me and we'll build this the right way. The full recipe is linked in the description. Let's dive in. We're starting off inside the bomb because that's where most people get it wrong. Plain cream cheese is flat. It's just texture, very little flavor. Okay, start with 4 ounces or half a block of cream cheese. To that, we're going to add some paprika for depth, garlic and onion powder to round it out, cumin for warmth, black pepper, and a little cayenne for kick. We're going to take this even further by going in with 2 teaspoons of freshly chopped green onion. And then to brighten it up, the zest of half of a lime. To get that perfect cheese blend, I'm going in with sharp cheddar for bite, some Gouda for that creaminess, and pepper jack to keep everything interesting. Always shred your cheese fresh. It tastes better, it melts better, and it's worth the extra effort. And that's our core, smoky, creamy, tangy with just enough heat. Once this melts inside the chicken, it's on. Jalapeños can be unpredictable. Some are mild, some bring the heat, and that raw, grassy flavor can take over the bite. I like to cut these in half lengthwise, scrape out the seeds and the veins, and then give them a quick roast in the oven at 400 for about 6 to 8 minutes. That's just enough to soften the crunch, mellow the raw flavor, and still leave some structure to hold our filling. Now they've got that right bite, softer, smoky, and ready to carry that filling. For the chicken, I'm using boneless, skinless thighs. Now breasts will work, but thighs stay juicier, tend to have more flavor, and they won't dry out when they sit on the pit. I'm going to square these up and then hit them with a simple salt, pepper, garlic. Today I'm using my own Texas rub. You can use your favorite salt, pepper, garlic. This is bold, clean, and it won't fight the flavors that we're building inside. Okay, season both sides, and this is where it all starts to come together. Stuff your pepper with our cream cheese mixture, place it on the chicken thigh, and then just begin to roll it up, pack it tight. Time to wrap these up. I'm starting with 1 strip of bacon running lengthwise, under and over, to cover the sides and lock in the pepper. Then I take another strip, stretch it to thin it out a little bit, and wrap it tight around the chicken. That way you get more coverage and the bacon crisps up nice and even. And it may take a second strip to get it fully sealed. Don't be shy, wrap it till it's tight. Now season the outside. I'm using my smoke rub, but use whatever you like. A sweet heat blend pairs perfectly with bacon. It caramelizes as it cooks and gives you that glossy, flavorful bark. All right, now we got everything secure. Cheese is locked in, jalapenos covered, bacon wrapped tight. These are ready to hit the pit. All right, we're setting these on a rack so they cook even. I'm running a 2-zone fire, coals on one side, bombs on the other. That way the bacon renders slow without flare-ups. Let them ride indirect until they reach about 165 internally. All right, lock them up and let the bacon and pit do the work. Most folks grab a bottle of barbecue sauce and call it done. But if you want a glaze that clings, caramelizes, and actually adds flavor, you build it yourself. I start with peach preserves. Let these cook down until they're jammy and dark. This is your foundation. Then goes in barbecue sauce. Now today I'm using Sweet Baby Ray's here, just a regular flavor. We're not after the taste of the bottle, we're after the body it gives the glaze. Add in your honey for some stickiness. Use local honey if you can get it. Most store-bought honeys are pasteurized. They've been heated to a point where they get so hot that they cook out all those natural flavors that make it so good, and you're left with just sugar water. Today I'm going with honey from a company called DeVecchi. Now they're local here in Southeast Texas. If you're looking for local honey, check these guys out. I'll leave a link for them in the description. That apple cider vinegar for the tang, and hit a Worcestershire for balance. Here's where it really kicks. Chipotle's in adobo and chipotle powder. To take this up a notch, add in 2 tablespoons of bourbon. The alcohol cooks off, but it leaves this warm, oaky sweetness that ties right into the peach and chipotle. All right, kill the heat, then add in just a pinch of allspice. I'm going 1/8 of a teaspoon. Now you won't taste this on its own, but it makes every other flavor pop. And the peach and chipotle, that's the perfect balance. Sweet against smoky, fresh fruit against that deep chili heat. Every bite hits both notes at once. Once they hit 165 internal, it's time to brush on that peach chipotle glaze and take these over the top. Bombs are off the pit, rested, and my patience is exhausted. It's time for a bite. Bacon's crisp, chicken juicy, cheese molten, that glaze clings to every bite. That's layering flavor instead of just ingredients. Well, that's how you do it. If you're new here, hit subscribe. I've got a lot more easy to follow recipes that you can follow right at home. And if you've been around, you know the drill. Drop a comment, let me know what you're cooking next, and share this recipe with someone who's still reaching for bottled sauce. As always, keep it bold, keep it spicy, and until next time, adios. Oh, give me some more of that.